say welcome. My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next. Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity. Just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility. Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally. People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions. Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction. Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me. I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint. A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds. I've got something for you, if you're interested.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs. Looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
With this contract, opportunity is knocking. Or around here, more precisely, roaring.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
We have added a new viewing gallery for you to observe our magnificent creatures.
Nice work on closing that contract. It's important to maintain visual contact during behavioral observation. I know you're busy, but this opportunity is just too good to pass up. We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it. challenge looks interesting, and I thought of you first.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
The Science Division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line. I want to take this contract, which means you want to take it too, correct?
I've just received reports of a new contract that's available.
You can help with this, and you should. you do well, you make me look better. I won't forget that. No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward. Now, this contract is something special, and I... There is a new job available, and I know just the person to do it. This is exactly what I needed. Well done.
Hey, how'd you like to be even more busy? How's a new contract sound, huh?
If Dr. Malcolm is to be believed, then all of this, our reality, is just seemingly random chaos hiding some deeper truth. A numbers game. Like our dinosaur count. Numbers. Science requires not only experimentation, but observation. And with you, I like what I see. Keep it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, find the right attire at our new clothes shop.
Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Well done completing that contract. Word is that a new contract is available. This new contract just came in, and it has your name written all over it. Keep up this kind of work, and you'll be going places.
Feeder supplies inbound.
The Science Division has something you should take a look at if you'd be so kind.
Stand by.
So apparently you've hit your dinosaur count targets. That's good for you and good for the Science Division. So, good for you.
Now, this contract is perfect for improving the security division. I'd be disappointed if you reject it.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you. Each new discovery furthers our understanding. It's valuable work. Take it.
pains me to say this, but you are doing great work. Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
That was some amazing work. You have my thanks.
Nice work on that expedition contract. Hopefully what you brought back doesn't end up as another thorn in our side. Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate. I never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy. If you can handle all the chaos of the facilities and the dinosaurs, then really, how tough could completing this new contract be for a person of your talents?
An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
Our existence is the constant evaluation of threats and opportunities. And this looks like a good opportunity.
No problem.
Medicate that animal if you are to save it.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack. dinosaur is detected.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on. Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
You and I make a great team. I present the contracts, you complete them, everybody wins. So how about we rack up another win, huh?
This new contract could prove valuable to the security division.
We need to keep looking for other dinosaurs we may be able to domesticate. Well, more accurately, put on the road to domestication. The way we'll be able to control them is by letting them control themselves, their natural hierarchy. That means we need more samples. This expedition can help.
we can always solve a few more problems. So make sure to review this contract. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
The ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
Request acknowledged.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
You'll need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
Confirming task. Adding to the list.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize.
Picking up asset. Transporting asset. Asset requiring collection.
I see you've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
That contract is accomplished because of you. We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
Assets in the air.
finished, true and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
You never let your foot off the gas until that contract crossed the finish line. Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Madanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done. You're deserving of this reward.
Yo, it's your buddy
Let's not argue over the small stuff. Looking at the big picture, this is a solid contract.
Sick dinosaurs can become potentially dangerous dinosaurs. You are upping the risk factor in the facilities.
Proceeding to the feeder now.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Financial security is almost as important as personal security. So I wasn't sure about this contract, but no matter. The higher-ups are pleased, so you should be as well. Lambert here with a new contract. I've spec'd it out.
I've got a new offer for you to review.
can complete this contract, I can see good things in your future. If you fail, I see me in your future. I've just finished reviewing this new contract, and I think it's right up your alley. I'm sure you'll agree. A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look.
Supply request acknowledged.
What can I say? You did good. The security division owes you one. Security isn't always clean or easy, but it is always necessary. So look this contract over.
No problem.
That contract is completed thanks to your hard work.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset has been collected.
Here's a new security contract. Interested?
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome these non-supporters to the park.
I know you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract should be right up your alley. I've never seen the place running so smoothly. Keep up the good work. Every opportunity comes with risks. For now, you've done the first. That is a job well done. You made the security division look good today. Let's make that every day, shall we?
I think you're up to tackling this contract. At least look it over.
Warning. Sabotage in progress.
Adding to the list.
Who turned out the lights?
Please report to the newly opened security center. Sabotage resolved.
I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group. Don't.
With a rep like yours, you'll soon have the loyalty of the entire security division.
Your bottom line is looking as good as mine. I'm kidding, of course. There's no way it'll ever look as good as mine.
Show business is all about the deal, and I am all about this next contract. You should be too.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta, a newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the Island of the Dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
When another contract comes up, I'm turning to you first.
We're doing the improbable, and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division, and can help you as well.
I know firsthand what happens when we cannot provide safety for our guests, and I never want to experience that again.
Hello! New contract time! Woohoo! Huayangosaurus, another member of the Stegosaurians.
Watching you work, now that's what I call an entertainment. Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine. Alright, look, I am all about the show. And with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
Let me tell you something that I myself have heard many times before. I don't know how you did it, just that you did. So thanks.
I'd do this contract myself if I could. That's how good it is. Did I oversell it? You decide.
Heading to the feeder now. Feeder resupply request received. En route to feeder.
Happy guests is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole. Hey, way to go! We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. We get the results, am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that...
Nope. No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Ugh.
This opportunity is too good to miss. So, don't.
The more buildings we have, the more chance to increase our revenue.
you on my team, there's no stopping us. Way to get it done. Whoa! Here we go. Your rep is off the charts. So you're getting a reward from the entertainment division for your work on Isla Mananceros. Thanks for helping create entertainment.
Opportunity is knocking. Answer.